Interest rates haven't been this low in 3 years. So right now is the time to save money and reduce that debt. Brent Ivinson from Ideal Home Loans is here to help us. I mean, I feel like we're broken records. We talk about the rates all the time, but they're just...
Well, here's the thing. You know, we look at the trend and, you know, we followed it for years. I mean, we've been doing this since 2001, and almost every year you see after the holidays and into the new year this spike in interest rates because there's all this exuberance, and we've got a lot of things out there geopolitically pushing things down, you know, things that are going on in the economy. So this is a great opportunity for consumers. And here's the thing I'm going to tell you. It is not going to last. We are not going to see 3.5% 30-year fixed rates all year long.
No.
So if you were looking at buying later in the year, move that timetable up. If you were looking at refinancing, now is the time to call us and take advantage, because waiting is likely going to have rates going the other direction.
Another thing people do wait on and tend not to act as quickly as they should is managing their debt. And this is something you can help them with.
Yeah, for sure. You know, look, the average homeowner in Colorado's got $22,000 in credit card debt. And here's what's keeping them up at night. They're making payments and the balance is going nowhere, and that's because of the interest that's being charged and how the interest is calculated. Now, we can get you ahead, and we can get you ahead on all three fronts. We can have you paying your house off more quickly. We can have your credit cards paid off and freeing up money for you each and every month to either put into savings or spend as you wish and to utilize to your advantage. But the great thing is you can get out from underneath all of this and get ahead everywhere. And paying your house off more quickly, you're oftentimes looking at 6 figures in payments and interest by accelerating that payoff.
It makes me just the stress just goes off my shoulders when you think about it. All right, now refinancing. So many people say it takes too long to break even on this. I'm not even going to mess with it. You know,
this is one of those things that comes up when I'm at social events and stuff, that in kids' games and everything. Well, you know, I don't think I'm going to be in my house for 3 or 4 years. You don't have to be.
Yeah.
You don't even have to be in your house for 3 or 4 months. Like literally, it's a couple of months and you're putting real net money back in your pocket. And again, we calculate all the break even for you. We show you what it is. We give you the math so that you can make an informed decision, but it's not nearly as long as everybody thinks.
I'm sure another question you get at cocktail parties is, well, if it's not more than a point or doesn't get me more than a point, it's not worth doing.
Right, yeah. You know, and the interesting thing is I always get out a calculator. You know, I've got one on my phone. All right, well, what's your interest rate? So what you've got to look at, that used to be the case when our average loan size was 100 grand. Well, that hasn't been the case since our parents were borrowing money, right? I mean, we're talking, 20, 30 years ago. It's changed now. Loan amounts are higher. You've really got to look at the math and really look at how much are you saving, what is it costing you, and does it make sense? And more times than not, when we have rates at these record low levels, it makes sense for everybody. So call. And what we're doing right now is we're taking people into a shorter term mortgage, paying their house off more quickly, and spending no more than they were on their 30-year mortgage right now.
4 words, bottom of the market. People don't even need to worry about this anymore, do we?
No, we've got an interest rate guarantee. So here's how this works, and we'll call you. So if rates go down by 0.75% or more within 2 years of doing a home loan with us, we will refinance your existing home loan with no lender fees, so you can take advantage of falling interest rates. But more importantly, secure a lower monthly mortgage payment. And the good news is we track all this. We'll reach out to you and tell you qualify, and it's time to do it.
Well, if you don't even believe us, listen to a happy client.
I was referred to Ideal Home Loans, and I did a new purchase with them, and I'm so glad that I was referred to them because they made the loan process so easy with their online platform. I would absolutely go with Ideal Home Loans again and would refer them to all my friends and family.
All right, the number is right there on your screen. Easy to remember, 303-867-7000. What do people do? What happens when they call that number?
Well, here's the thing. A lot of people are really shocked because we ask the question, what is it you're trying to accomplish? And I think people are really surprised by that because so often you call a mortgage company and they immediately dive into, well, you should be looking at this loan program and this payment and this interest rate. And it's, again, we have hundreds of people who call every month. Everybody's situation is different. People are all trying to accomplish different things. We want to know what it is you're trying to accomplish, because then we can go to work as a lending specialist and put together a loan that is a solution, not just debt and a payment every month.
This is something else I was thinking. Okay, they're going to jump on these interest rates. Our viewers are. They're going to do all this, but they're worried about having to put it all back into another 30-year loan.
Yeah, you don't have to. So this came to be the last time we saw rates at this level, which was 2016. We came up with our custom term mortgage because we had our own clients who, look, we've been lending in Colorado since 2001. They'd call back and say, yeah, I want to take advantage of rates, but I don't want to go backwards again. I don't want to start over on a whole new home loan. And so that's really where our custom term mortgage came to be, is out of the necessity of helping our past clients. And so this is a product that is absolutely perfect for so many people because you can get that lower rate, you can get that lower payment, but you still do the financially responsible thing by paying your house off as scheduled originally and not adding years back onto your home loan.
I love that.
Yeah.
Custom. I love it. Okay, call 303-867-7000 now to schedule your free mortgage consultation. Start saving and manage that debt. Act now to start your refinance process. Your first new payment, it's not due until April of 2020. Learn more online at idealhomeloans.com. They paid for today's interview.